Welcome to the Pro Analysis tutorial for Upgame by Trackman. In this video, we will get familiar with metrics like key numbers, scoring, our traditional stats, as well as our strokes gain analysis. Heading down the menu, we first see a summary of our key numbers, driving accuracy, as well as average driving distance. The blue lines are going to represent the tour averages. There is, however, much more. Click on View Details, and we're given a 4-page list of key statistics. It's worth noting that at the top of each of these detailed sections, we are also able to filter this data by round type, criteria, the time, distance ranges, the whole pars, and any other optional details that the player plugged in while they were entering their rounds. So we see that the first page outlines specific aspects of scoring down to our percentages of bogeys or worse. The second page is going to give us details about our accuracy all the way up to the green. So we see our in-play tee shots, as well as how many of those are ending up as major misses or penalties. We can also see our approach shots and which ones are ending up in hard situations. The third page is going to be about our short gain numbers, and more specifically the percentages in proximity to the hole. And the fourth page is naturally about putting and our conversion rates from those different distances. Just like in our video about strokes gain profiles, our filters are very useful here as well. We can take a look at our tournament performances through round type, or look at how we've been playing lately through round criteria and selecting the last 5 to 20 rounds. Going back to the main page, the next category we get to is scoring, which will just show us a summary of our over or under par averages on the 3 different hole pars. Below that section, we get to the summary of traditional stats, greens in regulation, scrambling, and our average putts per green in regulation. And the next summary will be a bar graph showing the trends of strokes gained over time. But by pressing strokes gain analysis, we can observe the performance of our 4 main categories. And if we click on that drop down arrow at the top, we can look at just one in greater detail. For example, our off the tee strokes gained shows us stretches of negative trends, but we also see days where the tee shots were better than the tour average. To get into even more detail, we can utilize our filters once again. As we scroll to the right, we can select our tee shot performance for par 4s and see them below. But what if we wanted to see our par 5s against par 4s? By clicking on Add Comparison at the bottom, we can add another graph. We will filter this one to display tee shots on par 5s. Now that we have these two graphs, and as we scroll up to see par 4 tee shot performance, we notice there are more negative trends than our par 5 tee shot performance. So we can now refer to this data as we take a deeper look at the tee analysis portion. We'll be covering this section in the following video, but be sure to check out all our other tutorials on the Pro Analysis, and as always, thanks for watching.